Alright, enough funny machine antics. It's time to talk about different machine antics. Mostly those involving Iceman, but other machine antics that I will get into when starting things off here. Smash players versus Meta Knight. I failed to get that one, but yes, I definitely agree. Even I hit age 40, my body ache. Dude, I'm already there, and I'm only gonna be 27 soon. It's not a good sign. Outlook does not look good for Crash. His body is not a machine. It's perhaps maybe made of flesh, and a very weak-willed flesh automaton at that. It's not looking good for people who don't like to exercise and touch grass. It's like stonks are down. Also, people who work at an office job and have repetitive stress injury from looking at a computer screen for over 18 hours, like 16 hours a day in total. So, yikes. Join you in the robot apocalypse. Hell yes. I would absolutely. I mean, if I could, I would absolutely go fucking full automaton mode right now. Put me in a machine body, please. I'll take that. I am speedrunning physical pain. I suppose the only way I could have done it faster is if I, like, got, I don't know, what's some kind of bone-hurting disease that people have? Scoliosis? Maybe I should go and contract scoliosis. That would help things out with the speedrun. I might actually get a gold split on pain this time. It'll help me help make up for the fact that last time I did this whole life thing, it took me, like, just forever to start making 6 figures. So, like, if I save time here, then, like, I think I can, make up for it in the future. I don't think that sentence made sense, but that's what happens when I'm trying to make shit up on the fly while not being a speedrunner myself, so. Robot is all fun and games, so they have to pay exorbitant fees for any tune-ups. Yeah, I suppose, them mechanics are really gonna outdo you, but if you learn to repair yourself, especially while you hide yourself, then it'll all be worth it in the end. Hey, Proto, what's up? You did, in fact, make it. With foul language. Don't you know there's children around? This is YouTube, after all. There's restricted mode on by default nowadays. You might not be able to see half of my channel because I say the fuck word. You should turn that off if that's still on for you.
Invented by the foremost authority in robotics, Dr. Light.
Iceman's working in Sub-Zero environments. He's there to go and fight that one common Street Fighter game? No, that's Mortal Kombat. I know that one. I just had to think for a second. That's down your trunk. The sensors can suck your try. Oh boy, we're getting Proto Unfiltered today, huh? Yes, it is tragic that your internet is down, but thankfully you won't be on copper cables for too long. I can't believe that copper cables last for so long in some places. It's absolutely miserable. I was kind of telling the Discord, for anybody who's not in our Discord, that I had to help my mom get upgrade from copper one day, and, like, man, the change in internet speed was just so massive. I could actually play games and talk to friends at home. Oh, Iceman. Jesus, Wily, you really destroyed poor Iceman there. I think he's got a little bit more going for him than that.
Let's hurry to the lab.
I guess maybe he doesn't have Ice Slasher yet, so. Iceman works for the Lin Kuei. Yeah, that tracks. Is already a robot. Sure, I agree. Blindly. So if Iceman's designed to work in Sub-Zero environments, wouldn't it also be optimal to design him with heating functions in case important things freeze over? Yes, it would. Unfortunately, that's not video game logic, so I guess he's just operated to get better and better as things get colder. At least Iceman resists that cold-ass line, true. I mean, most machines do work better the colder they are. They just need to not be wet. So, like, if they can be cold, if Iceman can just get colder and work good, like, that would make sense. He'd have less, like, thermal resistance screwing things up. Manipulate ice away. Oh shit, he's a waterbender. Let's go.
Using my robots to conquer the world.
Iceman, what's your line?
Sir. Permission to go on this mission, sir.
Iceman?
Alright, still got this weird military vibe to you.
All right, I understand. I don't like it, but sometimes such things must be done. I must make the necessary preparations.
The weakness of all robot masters, a potato sack.
you'll be able to freeze your
I mean, yeah, if you
enemies
hit,
them
I think if you hit just about anything
Use your enemy's
human
spells
size
to
with a
overcome
potato sack, they're
obstacles.
probably gonna go down pretty quickly. It's really what the Irish should have started utilizing that against the English a long time ago. But then I guess they just had to turn to, like, you know, the IRA had to turn to car bombs. Anyways, hey, look at how little fucking damage Iceman does. I mean, it makes sense. The Ice Slasher probably should not be, like, at least, you know, in terms of, like, well, Megaman has it, shouldn't be that strong, but that's 5 hits, 6 hits, 7 hits, 8 hits, 9 hits, 10 hits. It's half as strong as the Mega Buster. I'm going to get a good fucking workout on my fingers today. I mean, I guess I also don't have to kill everything, but, like, where's the fun in that? Still not a fan of the military thing. It's a weird change. I don't really mind it necessarily. It's kind of the bipolarized military thing that's a little bit strange, though. I don't think Iceman has that when he's not under Wily's control. I'll be interested in actually watching his dialogue to make sure if my memory still works, but, like, I don't know. It makes sense if you're trying to come up with a cast of different characters and personalities. At least one of them would kind of be a little bit militant. I don't know if it really fits with Iceman. I felt like it would probably more fit with Bomb Man, you know, the guy who throws explosives everywhere. But, Bomb Man being a party rocker also makes a lot of sense too with that mohawk, so it's alright. Iceman can be the Winter Soldier, and I'll deal with it. Fireman, I will agree, Fireman is perfect, though. Fireman is the Flames of Justice, and that's the best Flames-based thing in the entirety of Mega Man. Much better than Flame Hyanard turned out. The weakness of most Robot Masters tends to be a razor-sharp blade of some kind. Oh shit, Samurai Jack comes on in. His Ice Slash is worse than Mega Man's? Huh, I wasn't familiar with that. I don't think I used Ice Slasher... I don't think I used Ice Slasher at all when I was in my Mega Man playthrough, actually, so I don't actually have anything to compare it against. But, I mean, you know, at the very least, he can use it infinitely, so that's fine. The comics referenced it more subtly as it being Iceman's way of psyching himself up. Oh, that's fair enough. I mean, if he just needs to kind of, you know, get in that tough guy persona then to get himself ready, then that's fair. Does that mean his civilian name is Bucky? Yeah, absolutely. I just don't know who who's gonna be the Captain America to Iceman, though. All right, good, Grim. You anticipated my ask. Yes, let's go to Time Man first. Use Ice Slasher quite a bit in your playthrough. It takes out most enemies in like 2 hits. Oh damn. Yeah, I guess it must just be that Iceman can like spam it. But I would, you know, definitely. I mean. All the other weapons aren't really nerfed, so Iceman's just weirdly nerfed. I don't know. Mega Man powered up. Say the line, Grim. It's always fucking something. Oh well, at the very least, it actually makes for a pretty powerful weapon. So, a good tool. I can make use of this. Oh, plus we can also do this level and get the stupid fucking the skill issue jump out of the way early. That way we're not here late into the game making an ass of ourselves. Although I only have 2 lives, so, you know, if I make an ass out of myself too often, then bad situation. I mean, a fucking time freeze. Oh, so true. The profanity makes it so much better. Gutsman's Captain America. His Cap's name is Steve, and Gutsman can mind blocks, which references Minecraft Steve. Alright. You're onto something there. And Gutsman also does have the physique for it, too. If anybody I would see as superhero, it's Gutsman. Oh hey, I promised to talk about machine shenanigans, though, after our little bit of banter in the beginning of the stream. So, I don't know if anybody remembers, but a good while ago, I think during Magmammal at some point, I found like I was having performance... No, it was actually during Doom. It was during all the Doom gaming. I found myself having some performance issues, and I'm like, huh, I wonder why that's happening. Oh, look at that. It's because not all the things are running properly on my actual good GPU. It's running on the integrated graphics. Let me just change the default on my system for that. And things are mostly fine, but I had started noticing that, like, I was weirdly getting, like, really bad performance the longer I left my computer on and, like, the more things I had run in the meantime, which, you know, isn't the craziest statement to make. I mean, people will notice that about, you know, anything with some random background processes just turning on and, you know, not going away and what have you, but it was, like, really, really noticeable, especially once I started playing some of the Doom stuff in voice chat. Just this last couple of weeks, where it was like, I could interestingly have, like, a difference of, like, maybe 70 FPS at most when my computer's been on for a while, versus 600 FPS consistently when I had, after just restarting. And so I'm like, I wonder why this is happening. And I go back and I explore that thing and, like, look at what is actually causing my GPU to suffer so much when I am when I'm trying to play. Hold on, I should focus here. Nope. Well, here, I'll finish the story before I hop on the ladder. I was focusing on, like, the fact that I basically opened the task manager and just started looking at, okay, what's causing my GPU to suffer so badly? And yeah, it turns out that if you set out Windows to set your good GPU by default for most things, it's gonna start running stupid shit like the like System32 files, like desktop manager, desktop window manager, and other cross-host things to run on the GPU, which is bad because it uses way more GPU processing power being sent to the good GPU versus the integrated graphics. Probably because the integrated graphics is, like, near the CPU. So, like, I was just shooting my computer in the foot like a complete idiot. So now performance should be, like, way better if I just do the thing I should have been doing, just set, like, just a couple of things that are for some reason not picked up on by default to be good programs to run on the actual NVIDIA GPU on my computer. Fun times. I'm a fucking moron. You're back. Cabbage rolls. Oh, cool. I'm not a huge fan of cabbage, but excited for you. RAM running out of memory, left on for wrong periods. Could be. I mean, I don't know. I'm so computer and hardware illiterate that it really could be just about anything. Or that you could tell me just about anything and I believe it. I'm not as illiterate as your average Gen X, but I'm still, like, you know, not super well versed in how every bit of my computer works. Forget if you have a non-NVIDIA GPU in addition to what you already have. I know I at least have a, I think my integrated graphics is like an AMD. I see the sticker right here, it is an AMD. Oh, thanks for the compliment time, man.
I've no interest in your duties or whatever else.
Iceman's a duty. These fun jokes and more can be found if you stick around on the Crass Icarus channel. Okay, Time Man, I still don't know your pattern entirely, but make it work. I think you're just gonna run around now? Oh, nope, not quite. That's okay. Time Man's already dead. There, you did it. Hooray! He did the JoJo.
Mission accomplished.
A bunch of little fairies inside of my laptop running the thing. I feel like that might just be a side effect of the LSD I consumed. Oh, wait, hold on. That was just a joke. I wonder if they're wearing boots. A great Black Sabbath reference, Crash. Everyone's gonna get that in the year of our Lord 2025. And anyways, who are we going to next? We already took down Time Man in a flash, so we need our next candidate. yeah, in some senses, I cannot believe I did something that stupid with my computer, but in another sense, no, it makes sense. I just thought, yes, put it on the bigger and better GPU. That will make things surely all run better. It will not overload it. Let's see. I think it was hard root beer. It's like regular root beer, but fun. I've had that, and I'm not a big fan of it. Oil man, wait, no Elec. I'll go for Elec for you, Proto. I obeyed Grim last time. We'll obey you this time. Yeah, I've had hard root beer before. I think it was one of the first things that like my friends tried to get me to drink, because I didn't really start doing any drinking until I was like probably like 23, 24, sometime in grad school. Like because I just don't like the taste of alcohol on its own. It's just like gross for the most part. Or I shouldn't say on its own. I just don't like the taste of ethanol, the molecule, period. And I think it's pretty much just nasty in most things. And that's definitely influenced just by my general aversion to bitter flavors. I don't like bitterness whatsoever. With very rare exception. And I think it was when I was younger in undergrad, like one of mine, when I was just visiting my friends, they, try to be like, oh, look, Crash, there's some hard root beer, give it a shot. And I'm like, okay, look. Ooh, this actually tastes like dirt and foul soda. I don't like this. Why do you people drink this? Oh, Iceman can't actually deal with the gabules. That kind of sucks. And same thing with like hard lemonade. Hard lemonade's also... I can do that. I can fuck up the timings on these things. That's... Why give me this power? I'm going to use it and ruin my own fucking game. I'm an idiot. I have no impulse control. I'm going to freeze these things every single time. I'm going to screw up everything. Like that! Can I just drink regular beer? Yeah, I can't drink regular beer. I hate beer for that. It's just carbonated bread. And bitter carbonated bread at that. I don't like it. I do not like it whatsoever. I drink pretty much exclusively like cider and margaritas and like the occasionally really good wine, but that's very, very rare. Crash picks another Robot Masters player characters week 2, therefore extending the stream by 200%. Iceman's not weak to Elec in this version. That would be Bomb Man, and I think Bomb Man is fairly easy to take care of. I'm confident that Bomb Man's not going to be as absolutely dreadful to fight as Elec Man was for Time Man. I think you found out what adulting is. You spent 20 minutes on hold calling the clinic today. Ah, yes. Don't worry, Kat. It gets better and better with age. Soon you'll have to, like, start calling people that you really, really don't want to ever call. Or even there's people you do want to call, people you enjoy calling, but then because your life gets busy, calling them kind of starts to feel like, man, I would really just like maybe this extra 30 minutes on my weekend instead of spending 30 minutes talking to this person. I have to now choose between doing nothing and relaxing and talking to this person that I allegedly love. Or is that just me and my aversion to actually speaking to people? Alright, this has some use. It's not just about being a moron. Bomb is weak to Cutter in this game? Yeah, Bomb is weak to Cutter. Ice is weak to Bomb, though. That's what I'm saying. During the lockdown, you made beer bread a few times. Oh, that's cool. And I didn't actually bother making bread or anything like that over lockdown. I just kind of holed up, did my extremely hard fucking senior classes, and, yeah, that was basically it. Can't do wine. Last time got a monster headache. It's paired with your brain constantly thinking about bad mascot horror games. Excellent. I only like very, very narrow palette of wine. Like, I enjoy... There's just one blueberry wine I had one time, and it was absolutely delicious. But it's not easy to come by. Sounds real. You only get Monday off, and on Monday you don't want to talk to people. Oh God, you work. That's really unfortunate to hear that you're working a 1 day off a week kind of job. All right, how many hits to take down the big eye? I get the feeling this isn't actually working. Okay, I have to hit him in the eye. That's right. I thought maybe the ice coating would be a little jank, and I could just hit him in the foot, but Iceman skating it. Oh yeah, that should be there. That's actually really weird. Now that you point that out, why is Iceman walking? He do not walk in his boss battle. He skate. Blueberry wine sounds like it'd make me bloat. I don't know why that would be necessarily. Bro's playing with turbo? Nah, that's just the pokey pummel finger mashing speed. Thank you, Mario Party 7. Ice elf? I'll have you know I'm not one of those knife ears, thank you.
Like to be shocked, sir.
To watch my beautiful bolts fly to the top of your head. To hear your delightful shrieks.
Oh, I love Electman. He's such a fucking disgusting little weirdo. And he's also eccentric to boot. Electman's a fucking freak and I'm all here for it. Okay, do your jump, Electman. There we go. Almost screwed that up. Ow. Okay. Fine. You get one hit off on me, Electman. Didn't have to walk like a peasant. Alright. Was anyone watching how much damage I took from Electman there? I don't think it was that much. I know it wasn't quite at full health, but it wasn't that bad of damage, all things considered. Electman, he was Elect Freak. Instead of using Thunderbolt, he sucked toes. I thought you were gonna go for the shock collar approach. Like, it's right there. Electman would put a shock collar on somebody and, like, do that anytime that, like, they said something, like, vaguely not complimentary about him. Forget to compliment me in a sentence, darling? My, you surely want this punishment, don't you? Forgot shock collars existed. Maybe for the best. Maybe for the best. Shut Thunder out, he toes. I don't know. Feet might be just a little bit of an edge too far. Alright, speaking of edges, let's go to Cut Man. Speaking of edges, don't. I know I just said the funny word. I know I just said the funny word that Microsoft once asked us, you know, tell us about their best of. But don't. Oh, okay, well, I missed that guy. Oh, and I just janked through that guy. By process of elimination, I will now both hit and jank through another guy. Iceman, interestingly, kind of has inconsistencies on, like, whether or not Ice Slasher hits invulnerable targets or not, like, or guarded targets like this. Like, it hits the beaks even when they're invincible, but it does not hit Mets when they're invincible. And I think it also bounces off of Big Eye as well when Big Eye not jumping. So very weird. Mental image of Electman as a Discord mod. Well, I see. The only thing missing from that is that I didn't make him say kitten. I didn't have him call us kitten. Now he went something like, "Wow, you're being a naughty little kitten, aren't you? Time for you." Time for these punishment zaps. Hello, Chris. Welcome. You welcome. We're talking about the Electman fetish zone. Care to join us? You weak to leak, man. Or maybe FBI tip, man. I'm not quite so sure. Let's see. Like the frozen enemies can use as platforms. Yeah, I do. It's a nice little, I don't know, addition, question mark? I guess it's sort of an addition because it's not exactly how things were in the original Mega Man one. It definitely feels like it makes sense given that, like, you know, the graphical capability is here. I suppose it wouldn't have been too hard to, like, code an ice block back on the NES, but, well, they sure didn't bother back then, so... Now that they bothered to code in a little graphical addition, it only makes sense. It's like, well, they're covered in ice, I guess we should stand on them, huh? Also, having, like, infinite Ice Slasher like this really does kind of open up the idea of, like, you really don't need to fight everything. You're kind of just being a doofus if you're fighting everything, especially with how weak Ice Slasher is in terms of just raw power. However, I am a goofus, so I am going to fight everything. You know, I wonder... I know that's probably supposed to be a Gutsman thing, but what if I just... Well, okay, not quite like that. Wait, well, hold on. It's time to get just a little bit silly. There we go. Oh, well, okay, that doesn't... that kind of doesn't help matters. I guess I was supposed to become... Guess I was supposed to come here, oh, from the other side with Bomb Man. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, I can freeze flying shells, apparently, even when they're involved. Want to join in, but sadly you have nothing to say. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe you're not as, it's good for you that you're not as, fucked up and oversexing the Robot Masters as the rest of us. Dev said, no, fuck off. I don't know what that voice was supposed to be. I was trying to do like a Vinny thing, but I screwed that up entirely. I thought I had everything. My hubris was my downfall. Yeah. Yeah, as it is. Surprise, surprise. The guy named Icarus has an ego that lets him down.
So you're the lowlife that's been running around, turning everything into...
Jesus, cut, man.
Well, you see, that's right. No!
Oh, no, okay, Iceman still has his weird bipolar thing. Alright, not into that. Huh, but that's... okay. Iceman goes from being a scared coward towards everybody to... I fucking hate Iceman so much. I fucking hate him. I want to kill him. You're worthless. Your life is worth nothing. Give me $200. Fucked up. Why is Iceman thinking... or Cutman thinking just bully poor Iceman? Cutman doing his best King Solomon impression by sawing Iceman in half. Now I don't recognize that. I don't understand what that means, but I suppose as long as Cutman's doing his best, it's all right.
Nice job.
Cutman's weak to ice. That's probably the reason. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't even notice. It felt like he took just as long to die from Ice Slasher as much as everyone else. I sawed this Iceman in half. And to show you how much solid block you can get out of Ice Slasher, I shot him to death with Ice Slasher. King Solomon was the guy that suggested the two women fighting over child custody by sawing the baby in half. Interesting. A very modest proposal, to say the least. I think it's rational, reasonable. It's probably easier to raise half a child than one child, too, so, like... yeah, that works out. The math checks out on that one. Okay, who next? What are we going to? Chris, you just got here. I'd take your input. You haven't gotten in a vote yet. Let me see. What other things have I not spoken about yet that I can yap about a little bit? Someone's a Sonic character. Someone's probably a Digimon based on his name. Fireman's not so bad. All right. Yeah, we'll take care of our easy boss now. Why not? Let's go for him.
Time to burn the trash.
So I guess a first world problem I can complain about that I'm recently kind of feeling the effects of is just that having two YouTube accounts on my phone, one being for, you know, One being the actual YouTube app, so that way I can do like a little bit of like stream-related stuff, such as editing the thumbnails of shorts, which is not available in the advanced version of the app. Having both of those up at once for 2 separate accounts is maybe to the surprise of nobody, absolutely flooding my my phone with push notifications. I have just way too many notifications at this point. Like, I actually don't think I can keep up with, like, all the shorts and everything else recommended to me. I have to gasp, actually choose, be a little choosy with the things that I want to watch, instead of just being like, oh, true, I guess that is a channel I do kind of like. I should watch, this new Nyanners clip that came out. Now it's more like, oh shit, I actually have to choose my time wisely. It's a little messed up, but it's also like, oh, but I want to watch, like, all of these thingies. Like, don't make me choose. I don't have time to watch everything, though. So yeah, I don't know. Dumb first world complaint. Oh no, I have too many good videos to watch. Well, that's a little odd. This is like the only thing so far that doesn't like keep absorbing the ice after you shoot it. 2 YouTube accounts, one for your online self and the other for IRL you. Fair enough. I mean, I just have mine, you know, I have mine for what I've been using for since I was 13, and then I have this channel, so. I do how, like, when you freeze the tackle fires, they automatically go into the, like, defeated, sprite. It's not just, like, a fireball encased in ice. They had the forethought to be like, no, that maybe looks a little bit silly. At least make it the frozen version of these guys. Oh, it's so nice to actually have easy platforming in this stage for once. Well, relatively speaking, I'm sure this is probably gonna mess with me. How do I do this? Yeah, that's not exactly safe. Alright, well, oh, god damn it. Weird ice controls. YouTube's been mysteriously doing random videos in your watch history. Maybe it's that stupid restricted mode thing I was kind of mentioning at the beginning, where, like, now YouTube is kind of like, unless you turn it off, YouTube is going to automatically start, you know, censoring things that say certain words or certain topics. So maybe you have to fix that so YouTube stops doing that to you. Okay, I can just jump up here, so hold on. Okay, little annoying when I just wanna, there we go. That was too, yeah, that's too high up. Turned off restricted mode years ago? Oh, fair enough. I just thought I think YouTube tried turning it back on recently, so. Alright, let Crash make this jump so we can move on with the stage. Too low. Oh, nope. That was poorly timed. Alright, I'll stop doing that. I'll just do it the normal way. Screw it. YouTube censors stuff from appearing in your recommendations because it might have mature content. Gas shock, mature themes. For somebody over the age of 18, how could they? You have multiple accounts. One of the accounts is where you just named your channel, interesting. Very, very good, edgy teenage trolling. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Oh, okay, well this doesn't help my fucking situation. Okay, there we go. That proto-safe fuck, true. This is so true. Can we get this trending on Blue Sky? Thank you very much. keeps flagging Adult Swim videos as kids. Oh no, the algorithm is falling for the typical the typical adult take of all animation is for children. I as soon as I pressed the button a second time, I knew that was gonna happen. Outstanding. That was big brain, everybody. You just got to witness Crash use like all 10% of his brain on that one. I'm a little bit thrown off by the fact that like the fire pillars are not frozen for like nearly as long as vanilla Mega Man 1. That oh screw it. I'm never gonna get through that section elegantly. But hey, now I can actually go ahead and get this. I said now I can actually go ahead and get this. Can't wait for when the algo tries to claim Castlevania or Scavenger's Reign is for kids. Yeah, true. Then all the kids can be just traumatized by all the crushed skulls and blood going everywhere. It'll be great. And then we'll go through another adpocalypse. Somehow this platform will lose even more money, and creators will all be worse off for it. I'm surprised we haven't had another adpocalypse lately. That feels like it would be a pretty That feels like it would be fitting, honestly, but we haven't had one in years. I mean, there was also, like, okay, there was, hold on, let's listen to Fireman.
Burn, baby, burn! My body's on fire and this fever's catching!
Alright, something about a fever, dude.
I didn't quite catch the last part, sir. A good soldier always stays cool in battle.
You may think life's all about ice, ice, baby, but I'll show you that the fires of justice burn red hot.
Good reference, Fireman. But I was going to say that, like, there's a, I'm surprised there wasn't a fourth wave adpocalypse a little while back, because I think about a year ago, roughly when it was, like, playing Mag Mammal 3, there was, like, it's probably still there, but I would get a couple of recommendations for, like, women trying on sheer clothing and recommending, what works with it. Now, for those not in the know, sheer clothing is just like transparent kind of clothing. It's like mesh, basically. So essentially, you had a bunch of girls on YouTube who were able to, make videos trying on nothing but said sheer clothing on their top and showing themselves off on YouTube doing that. And there just so happened to be a link to other adult websites, such as their OnlyFans or their Fansly, nearby, or telling people to look me up on this site, kind of thing. And it's like, oh, cool. Now YouTube can just be an advertising platform for them. Like, I don't hate anything about sex work, but it just kind of sucks to see YouTube be so easily undermined that way, and then for that to go, that breaking of terms of service not really being recognized at all. And I'm shocked that did not turn into another adpocalypse, because that's just like, oh, that's nudity. That's nudity on my allegedly family-friendly content platform. Softcore. I mean, it's barely even soft. I mean, I guess it's technically softcore because it's just the one person, but still, it is like, yeah. It's just like, oh, cool. looking at nearly nude woman and my recommended. Epic. Great. Would have loved this when I was 13, but now as an adult, I'm like, okay. We could maybe just keep this to the sites it's meant to. Thanks. Is uncurable jaundice. The flames of jaundice. Anyways, next stage. Pick one for me, people. Invincible clips on YouTube Kids. We'll go with Megaman. Oh, hell yeah. Surprised to get away with it. Usually YouTube's algos hate it if anyone as so much says frick or shows an ankle. I think it's not YouTube's algorithm. I don't think actually is quite as strict about like the ankle showing or what have you. I definitely know YouTube's algorithm is ridiculously strict about cursing, which, well, fucking sucks to be me, I guess. But it's more like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube should have caught on it, but I guess no one bothered for some reason. It must have been that underpaid overseas workers off day. They didn't bother to actually censor that this time. Except YouTube's always been that easy to circumvent. It's been issues as far as 2008, I suppose. But you know, usually it's more for like, oh well, here's like a Nat Geo documentary of an uncontacted tribe, rather than. Excuse me, everybody. This video is for only product promotional purposes and education. It's not actually meant to be for sexual gratification. Anyways, here's me saying that all of these sheer clothings just conveniently pair well with a pair of jeans for absolutely no analysis whatsoever. Oh, hey, and look, there's a Fansly link if you check my bio. Reason it didn't start another adpocalypse because the stuff you have to actively look for as opposed to their most subscribed channel saying the N-word. Yeah, I guess that's true. That probably would have done it. If somehow the most subscribed channel on YouTube suddenly just, you know, said, "Hi everybody, for 4 billion subs, I am going to show you cock and or balls." That probably would cause us to lose ad revenue once again. Huh, I wonder, can I actually... Oh, yeah, that feels good. Okay. Don't have to actually do that puzzle. Ooh, but I still have to do this platforming. Gross. Alright, let me stop looking at chat for a second just so I can get past the foot holder segment quickly enough. I should be just good at this segment and have it memorized by this point, but the whole streamer thing of your brain turns into the IQ of, like, a fried rutabaga really kind of kicks in, and I don't have any memory of what I'm actually doing here. It's kind of nice in a weird way that the foot holders actually get to have, like, bigger ice sprites when you decide to freeze them with Ice Slasher. So that way it's like, oh, well, they're a little bit easier to jump on kind of thing. You maybe don't have to be as precise about your heights to make this work. Okay, clearly I just have to actually focus for when it lines up, and I think that's now? Oh, shit. It would have been now. It's nice how Iceman can circumvent some of his own tricky parts. It's pretty cool. The Lek isn't only bolts. No, he's on, like... He's on Feet Finder. We've established this. Airman has an OnlyFans. I would think that. Yeah, he definitely blows enough. He blows hard enough. I just get this distinct feeling that Airman actually enjoys the feeling of leaves being caught in his fan, but only like a little bit. Kind of like how some people enjoy hot wax being poured on themselves. Airman doesn't really want to admit it, but he's maybe a little bit, you know, into the whole autoerotic asphyxiation scene. And we get to leave on silence as Crash locks in to try to perform the jump of his life. The worst jump in Iceman stage. He shoots, and he scores. Okay. And he waits a little bit longer, so that way he gets good height for this last jump. There we go. Speaking of Nat Geo, you can't wait for them to make a documentary style where they talk about isolated tribes that will surely unalive outside people. I don't think that necessarily happens. I mean, I don't really watch any of those Nat Geo things, but like, I don't think they're talking about you know, uncontacted tribes that are savages. That's not like that. They aren't like that. They're just uncontacted tribes. They're like, oh look, people. They have these weird things on them. What's this technology? We ain't seen that before. You could say kill. It's a safe space. True.
On the scene. Enlisting with Dr. Wily is the way to go, Iceman.
Ooh, enlisting.
How about it? I just signed up.
And you got a 5% discount at your local grocery store for signing up.
Just as he looks. He's one cool customer.
Oh, I
Figured me out. Better get going.
I like how Iceman's literally just like, who the fuck are you? I do not know who the hell you is. Why are you talking to me about enlisting me? Oh, but that's a cool particle effect. Exclusive to this, Megaman question mark gets to have like a nice cool blue particles to his slide. Alright, Mega Man decided it's time to start charging. Alright, easy fight. Maybe did a little bit of shenanigans, got hit by one too many slides, but... Mega Man question mark is not a very difficult boss. Man willingly puts Leaf Shield, true. Imply Woodman, Airman, Yowie. Yes, it absolutely does. There is... Oh, I'm surprised there is not a Boys Love Airman, Woodman comic out there. There probably is, but it's probably in Japanese and I can't read it. And I wouldn't be interested anyways, but, you know, it should exist out in the world now that I've summoned this. After this, I might need to reset the mouth. Thank you, Ket. You are like the first person to actually bother reminding me that my mouth gets all nasty and desynced. I appreciate that. Genuinely, because that means I can actually reset it without having to get lost in the sauce of conversation. One uncontacted tribe that does hate outsiders, does try to kill anyone who sets foot on their land, especially missionaries. I guess it takes, there's gotta be one of every kind, so fair enough. Natives doing a show for tourists. The fucking grift is on. I love that. Anyways, who we going next? We got Bomb, we got Guts, and we got Oil. Bomb is gonna be the tough fight for us, so what you want us to do? Although I think Bomb shouldn't be that bad, considering. Just Bomb Man's not too hard of a fight. It's just gonna be like a little bit of a endurance test. I wonder if in Universe Mega Man's charge and slide were technologies taken from his copy. Yeah, I guess it would make sense if like Wily had the technology to give Mega Man the slide and charge, and it's just like, oh, when you beat the game as hard mode as Mega Man, you actually steal both of these parts. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean the missionaries are kind of annoying in that sense. They would be doing that. You're like, man, stop trying to convert me to your god. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, dude. Like, speak my language at the very least. Oil Man, you want to see the dialogue? Alright. I'll take on Oil Man. Trying to get rid of the Jehovah's with more violence and potential murder. As they deserve.
It's showtime!
Oil Man has constantly been controversial. Alright. I've kind of in the background been secretly a little bit hyped to try Oil Man. I think I was gonna maybe try to keep this secret, but I can't keep my big mouth shut. I was gonna try to maybe fuck around with Oil Man a little bit during my vacation if I had time, and maybe see if there's like actually any really good places to use Oil Slider to like actually make life easier and look sick as fuck TM. So maybe we'll have a triumphant return eventually with Oil Man really pulling out some sick fucking moves. But more likely than not, I'm probably going to forget about it, and it's just gonna be the same old awful Oil Man playthrough that you would come to expect from someone playing that caliber of character. Wasn't. Crazy Cannons using your tight arcs. Especially in this game. Oh shit, didn't miss at all, actually. Nice. Oil Man's cringe writing, yeah. Can Oil Man save his reputation? No, that's up to the Archie comics. Chat vote Oil Man. The streamer just said he's interested in playing as Oil Man. Yeah, I did just kind of give y'all carte blanche to torture me, didn't I? Oh well, better better get it out of the way in the middle rather than be stuck doing it later on. Assuming I'm continuing powered up immediately from getting back from vacation. I think I probably will end up giving myself just one more Robot Master from powered up before going over to Maverick Hunter X. Maybe just so that way I can like have time to like, I don't know, in case I don't think of a thumbnail in time, or like maybe I wanted to commission something for the thumbnail and I only thought of it kind of like too late into the vacation. Maybe I maybe just want to give myself an extra week. Still, it would probably make sense to maybe not be continue. I don't know. In some sense, it makes sense not to continue with this. In some others, it does. I'll see how I feel. It is a good assumption, but I'm guessing I'm probably gonna play powered up the first week back at least. Associate this song with the remix and Shape Woman from Megaman 3. Shit, I didn't even remember that Shape Woman had a remix of this this track in her stage. I think I was just so, you know, generally just enamored by the level of Shape Woman. I kind of forgot about that as a possibility. It has also been quite a while since I played Shape Woman stage, so. Associate this stage with the scrap part of Fun Bags that recreated this entire stage. Oh, Grim. You really, really, really had insane aspirations for Fun Bags, huh? Alright, sweet. That works. Never by Shape Woman's assets. I did make a joke about hired goons regarding Mafia Man and Shape Woman, so you might be right there. Shapely curves. Those 5-pixel wide spheres, though. Ah! Can't recreate all Mega Man 1 Oil Man, the DOS trio. Good God. I'm glad you pulled back at least a little bit, but still. I can't believe your tits are one polyhedron. Well, a polyhedron could be any number of n-gons. It could be the roundest thing in the world.
Hey, this ain't no place for kids. Didn't your mama teach you nothing?
My mission is to bring
I'm
you
a kid,
back to base
apparently.
safely.
Take me back? Me? You for real? That's one cold joke. Yeah! It's
You for
showtime.
real? Oh, well, complete miss. Excellent. Ow. Good. Oil Man's only difficult if you, like, just... Oil Man's only difficult if you decide that, actually, I would like him to hit me today. I would like to stand in a very unoptimal spot and let him just... Yeah, do that. Just Mario stomp me. I do kind of love how just viscerally Oil Man reacts to getting hit by Ice Slasher. He just really goes, oh! Like this is the most painful thing in the world to him. Alright, goodbye, Oil Man. Pros wilding over friends suck. Oil Man dialogue wasn't that awful. Yeah, it wasn't completely awful. He did get a little bit of a certain kind of accent in. But it's okay, I speak like that too anyways.
Nice job. Keep up the good work.
Being from Chicago puts that in you. Bomb Man now? Oh shit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Oil doesn't even freeze. That's I was about to I'll say that too, Proto. Like Oil has a like a pretty low freezing point, well below that of water. It will freeze eventually, but like
Reporting for duty.
liquid nitrogen kind of stuff. Shits and giggles before ending stream. Do you want to read the long-ass comments I left on Bean's video about fun bags? Might be funny. Maybe. I mean, depends on if this turns into a 2.5-hour stream or not. Maybe you'll go for it. Or maybe, actually, I think maybe it would be good to save that for whenever I come back around to doing a just chatting / exploring the internet kind of stream. It would give us something to do during that. Now, when's the next one of those going to be, I have no idea, but I think it would be a little bit more thematically appropriate for that. Oh man doesn't float on water on his own when you play as him, unfortunately. I mean, okay, look, if Oil Man himself just floated on water without using the oil slider, I don't think he could beat the game. So, like, maybe it's a good thing that he doesn't just do that. I'm pretty sure you would just end up... I mean, you would be fine in Iceman stage, but I think you would maybe just be completely fucked over for CWOMP. Although, I guess maybe not. The Guts blocks are on the bottom of that stage, after all, so maybe you'd be okay. Iceman seems to play really well. Yeah, honestly, like, Iceman's pretty fun, like, here. Like, he basically plays like Megaman, but with, like, slightly less damage, but the ability to, like, create platforms out of everybody. It's pretty neat. I think he's certainly one of the better characters in Powered Up. Okay, well, that wasn't quite what I wanted. I would, in fact, like to turn this flying shell into a platform. And access some cool goodies. Huh, get it cool? Oh, yeah, well, I deserve that one. Okay, interesting. So that preserves its position on respawning. Okay, so I guess I should wait here? I'm gonna take a lot of damage for this. I bet you it's not even gonna be worth it. Oh, nope, this is clearly intended for Iceman. He's the only one that can actually make the platforms. Okay, I was about to say. Oh boy. Okay, saw the assign. Oh god, now there's bullets too. Oh, and you can't overshoot either. Oh, right. Megaman powered up fucking timing challenge. Let's go. Well, that didn't quite work. Yeah, I'm not gonna go and do all that again. Thank you. I'll do that another time. He's no Oil Man. Every stage the Robot Masters are weak to has a hidden path specifically for that Robot Master. Oh. I didn't notice that pattern, but that actually does make sense given that, what is it? In Cutman stage, Bomb Man has that secret path. And that, yeah, in Iceman stage, Fireman has that other secret path too. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Hawk is shooting a warning? Oh, that, interesting. I did notice my computer freeze up for like half of a second, but I would love to actually see what that looks like. So I'll check that after stream. I'm guessing PNG Tuber Maker was just like, alert, alert. Using this software at all, alert. For anyone who wasn't there, I did a little bit of crashing out, at the, in voice chat the other night, because I was starting to edit another video, and like, yeah, with PNG Tuber's mouth desyncing every once in a while, it's like, oh, cool, now it's like 20 to 40 seconds desynced. I have to fix this in post to make it not look so bad. It is a pain in the ass to sync up.
Bombs are a little too old-fashioned for us soldiers.
What do you mean bombs are old-fashioned? That's all soldiers use, that and bullets. Alright. Ow. Okay, he can still step on me for a lot of damage. Iceman does not seem to be into that, so it will in fact hurt him. Quite a bit, in fact. Alright. Yeah, Bomb Man is not nearly as hard to manipulate around as Electman was. I mean, Electman really wasn't a manipulation test, but it was still a, ow! It was still pretty hard to navigate around. So, I think with just a couple more tries. Get rid of the PNG mouth, put my actual mouth over it. Yeah, I'll just make sure to hold completely still during a, completely still during the stream, so that way my mouth never moves out of frame, so you don't get to piece together my entire face. Such innovators in chat. Alright, Bomb Man, if you don't do your big jumpy jumps, we kind of get the problem of being completely cornered. Alright, which one are you gonna use? That one. Okay. Uh-oh. This is a bad position to be in. Okay, which one are you gonna do again? This one. Jump that way. Good. Give me some space. Aw, come on. Use Gmod. Okay. Mask over my mouth. This is the... okay. All innovative solutions. Maybe I should just use, like, paper mache or, like, an algorithm that just, like, constantly going... That way it'll never be synced up. Or maybe even better, I use no mouth, and then in post, when I'm editing a video, I manually edit in the mouth PNG over every syllable that I say. Yeah, Bomb Man doesn't seem too bad, though I am realizing it is pretty easy to just kind of start taking, like, a bunch of residual hits from Bomb Man, and, like, that starts to just add up. It's not like Ice or Electman where he just absolutely fucking annihilates you. But it is still kind of rough because Bomb Man occasionally just, like, clips you. He doesn't have a fixed pattern. And if you get hit by the big bomb, that's half of your fucking health gone. Cool. Well, I think I might be redoing this again. I didn't realize that that's how much damage I was taking from one of the big bombs. Damn it. It does not... I don't... I have a difficult time judging the blast radius of everything here in Powered Up. Hyper Bomb having a nice, you know... a nicer graphic than the NES. It looks good, but it is absolutely... It's fuzzy. It's not very easy to gauge how far the actual explosion is. And how long it lasts, either. Okay, well, first stage retry. On the stage we all expected it to happen, so... Hitboxes are pretty whack, yeah. Avatar Mask, pretend it's still 2020. The rise of the COVID tubers. Just gonna have a bunch of people still LARPing as if we're all VTubing because it's just 2020 and like we have nothing better to do with our time. It's like, well, I don't know. I mean, I became an anime boy on the internet, but it's like, you know, it's okay, guys. Like, it's COVID. I can do this kind of thing. It's fine. Okay. Slow-ass gab y'alls. Just disgusting as far as the hitboxes go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a big bomb. It's going to be a big explosion, but it is still just whack with how, like, not well-defined the hitbox actually is. Alright, well, not elegant. Bad solution. Alright, whatever. We'll just take damage again. It's fine. Well, not like that. That's not good. Oh, and I missed the jump. Okay. Sad, 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 bad, terrible.
Reporting for duty. Fire.
Does this life respawn? Okay, this life respawns. That's nice. True, the best way to design an avatar is to make them in a way they don't have to animate very much. With your avatar having no jaw, having covered eyes. Yeah, no. That's the way to do it. If you wanted to really just quickly put like shit out of Vroid model, you would absolutely do that. But or a live 2D model, but why would I be simple? I never do anything the simple way. I still don't know what the hell y'all were on about with Time Man there. I listened back to like Time Man's death sound and I'm like, it does not sound that weird. Y'all are just on some shit. Alright, time to give this resource back another go. Alright, that's too high up. That was a miss. And screwed that up. Okay. We'll get one attempt at that every time we have to die to Bomb Man. Yeah, fair enough. He does kind of sound like he's saying fart every time he jumps. I have no idea what he's supposed to be saying when he jumps. It literally could not be anything that could relate to ice in my mind. Like, freeze is like the only F-sounding word related to ice, and he's definitely not saying freeze. Mastered the poop jump. Oh, cool. We have the poop man. It's just like when you accidentally inhale or purposefully inhale several cans worth of Raid to get high. Then the poop man always come at the 6th spray. Get the construction pack someday with your gaming skill. I'll get it off screen probably. Okay, time to give Bomb Man another go. At least him landing on you doesn't deal super effective damage either. Contact damage is preferable to getting hit by a bomb. He says as he gets hit by a bomb. Look at how little the fucking explosion actually lasts for the small bombs, and yet for the large bombs, they're like... The large bomb hitbox just lasts like forever. Alright, which one are you gonna do? Oh, the bouncing one again. The bouncing one again, which makes it very easy for him to just land on you in the middle. Oh, well, misjudged that.
Ready?
bombs. True.
Reporting for duty. Ha!
Bomb Man is just self-obsessed, basically. And I thought Alec Man was the one who was vain and whiny.
Bombs! Don't cry
Fire!
Okay. Bomb Man, I would like... Okay, yeah, I managed to pull that off. That works. Ah. Oh, well, alright, and it's all falling apart. Cool. Alright, cool. Time for the big bomb to one-hit kill me. Like that. That's a bit harsh. Oh, okay, wait a minute. I think his voice lines actually do determine which big bomb he's going to do. Don't cry now is the bouncing one. That's a bit harsh is the throw it directly at you. Good, okay, so that's actually something I can distinguish between. I should have noticed that sooner. I blame the fact that he seems to have a bias towards the bouncing bombs, that I didn't have enough data to actually consider which one he's about to use. Okay, Bomb Man. Personal space, please. I'm playing badly. Alright. Bouncing. Alright, another bouncing bomb. Oh, now he's gonna throw it. Okay. Ooh, okay, that was close. Alright, another bouncing bomb. That was not the right move to make. Oh, now he's gonna throw it. Oh, you gotta make me do one more? Okay, Bomb Man. Okay, there we go. The nerves. The bombs are very booba and kiki. Yeah, the lines do kind of give that off, because I'll show you, or that's a bit harsh, is also said in a manner of like, yeah, I'm going to throw a fucking bomb directly at your head and kill you, you stupid little robot. Meanwhile, I'll show you is kind of a little bit sassier, the bomb is bouncy, it's rounded out. Alright, cool. Whew. Man, beating the boss that always has the weak that you're weak to is just... Man, that's a rush of endorphins through the system. Holy shit. Okay. All those super bombs are MG based, by the way. I mean, message based. I noticed that towards the end that the biggest ones were based on what line he was saying. Past the fun part of being drunk, now just chilled out. Epic. Ooh, new flavor of attention-bearing pretzels. Oh, tell us more. It's not just strawberry? For those not caught up on the lore, I maybe, Proto maybe said that once he had to go step away from stream for a bit and came back like an hour and a half later because he was eating, he's done with eating pretzels during that time. And those are some attention-bearing pretzels right there if they took up an hour and a half of his focus. Crazy. Why does Megaman have a Proto Scarf? Because Proto Man is kill. Where were you when Proto Man was kill? I was here, Gutsman stage. As Ice said no, once told it was kill. Yes. Welcome, Super Nerd. That's not Falco. Wombo combo. I remember your Robo-Sites. Trader Joe's Ube pretzels. Ooh. Like the Aldi strawberry ones better. You know, I like both Ube and I like strawberry. I would be inclined to believe you that the Aldi pretzels are inherently better because Aldi would actually put like preservatives in their shit. Trader Joe's would try to be too natural about it, and so like the Ube would, oh god, game froze there for a second, so the Ube would taste like shit. Maybe not that bad, but I shouldn't harp on Trader Joe's too much. They do have some decent stuff. I go there every once in a while, but when I'm unable to find fucking lasagna pasta at Trader Joe's, I maybe have a bit of a bias against it. Like, I could find the other types of pasta, but no, for the lasagna, I had to go to, like, my nearby superstore instead. Cringe.
Ready?
Reporting for duty.
Lego. Aldi's a bit inconsistent. Fair enough. I haven't actually been to an Aldi in, like, well over 12 years, so... Those are just weird childhood biases going in, because I do remember I actually really enjoyed Aldi's frozen pizza as a kid. Okay, I gotta say, actually, going to Gutsman after Bombman as Iceman, this is precisely the wrong stage to go to after having an endorphin rush of fighting the Weakness Robot Master. Because right now, I'm, like, super hyper-aware and trying to be overly careful, and so, like, I'm absolutely going to cock up the next set of jumps. Make the pasta at home, but that's hard, and it, like, takes time. I don't want to take time all the time. Just, like, sometimes. If you eat ube pretzels, don't eat them out of a bowl, otherwise they'll make terrible video game movies. Crash is a referential black hole, strikes again. What that mean? Alright, here we go. Damn! That was actually pretty close.
Ready?
Frozen food, raw ingredients. All these started popping up in your state. Yeah, they were around when I was born in my state, so... Dad joke. Uwe Boll, the dude who made shitty video game movies. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know, because I don't watch shitty video game movies unless my friends make me. Nope, that wasn't it. Uwe Boll. I see. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, the only shitty video game movie I've seen is Sonic 3. No, I will not retract that statement. I was not a fan of Sonic 3, the movie. Jim Carrey insists upon himself. Yeah, I was running before I jumped there, Chris. I just wasn't far enough to the end of the platform by the time that the platform was at the end of the track, so for some reason the distance on that jump is just really brutal. Someone had to have hurt the level designers? I don't know. I just feel like they decided, it's like, well, I don't know, we can have one or two, like, really difficult things per stage. Maybe not per stage, but in a good number of stages. There's the one clusterfuck of a firebar jump and fireman stage. There is... Hey, the Guts platforms were underutilized in the original Mega Man. Let's utilize them here. And then hard mode is like, yay, footholders. There we go. Okay, not too bad. I do love how Iceman just screams ICE when fucking attacking. It's like, yes, Iceman, we get it. You are, in fact, shooting ice. Congratulations. Oh, well, fuck that up. Then we watch a Street Fighter movie once your Wi-Fi is fixed with Street for Rail. Oh, neat. These jumps are something you make after, like, Kathy takes the kids. That'll show those stupid kids going with my ex-wife. they're gonna play this game and they're gonna absolutely hate it. Then they'll want to come back to me because this is the only way they're gonna get Mega Man games that aren't going to absolutely destroy their little minds and poor little fingers. That Blader just said, "Goodbye, my people need me." Oh, sweet. I jank grabbed that one. Nice. I forgot about that! I ranted about this earlier in other stages, that I cannot stand it when stages do that, make it where you can't just jump down a ladder. It's not necessarily bad game design inherently, but it is very unfun game design. I want to go zoop at maximum speed down to the next screen. Is it entirely my fault? Yes. Am I still going to get angry at it? Yes. For that is how gamers operate. Oh yeah, it's also been like another 45 minutes. I think my mouth's probably desynced. Let me go and do that real quick. There we go. Street Fighter is your top 10 favorite movies. It's bad but entertaining. Ice Ice Baby true. Then sometimes it's fire, which it definitely isn't. Yeah, he's got a funny, ironic sense of humor there. Like Street Fighter the movie because it's fun, even though it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, if it's dumb fun, like, that can be pretty good, honestly. Does it? yeah, I am baby raging over here. What of it, huh? You're still watching me. I'm entitled to be a little bit of a baby sometimes. Everybody is. I do love how also, maybe not ironically, but a little ironically for the fact of how weak Ice Slasher actually is, just that Iceman is actually the best person for taking down Big Eye. Yeah, we need to do this. Yeah, we do need to do more movie nights. It'd be fun. I mean, I'm glad that, honestly, it's really fun to actually see just, like, everybody hanging out in VC now. Like, I can just see, like, oh, look, that's Grim and Ilvo hanging out. And it's not, like, I don't have to be there. The community is coalescing themselves. It's beautiful.
You're coming with me, soldier.
Yeah, you might want to say that a little bit more conviction, Iceman. It kind of sucks that it's like about half of the Robot Master cast actually has unique dialogue for each other, and like the other half of the Robot Master cast just has like the same generic dialogue with like just, you know, replaced lines for the character you're playing. Because Gutsman said those lines to literally like most characters. Although it is very interesting that given that Roll's dialogue is almost exactly what he just said to Iceman, what Gutsman just said to Iceman, it is still like, he had to change it to men only. It couldn't have just been, hey, little girls don't belong here, go home before you get hurt. He had to include the men only. Anyways. Crash gonna hit the dark side Phil negative character arc if I'm not careful. Yeah, true. Welcome back to Blash Icarus, where I only complain about things constantly, and I never say that any videos and games are good ever. Video games are actually a mistake. No women or femboys or little children. At least Gutsman's not on a certain island.
Robots are nothing but junk.
You think the VC stuff was the Jackbox thing happening soon or later than you remembered? Yeah, I need to actually make a poll for that, and if I consider it, but if I have some time this week before I go on vacation, or probably just when I end up going on vacation anyways, I'll probably just make the poll, but I'm thinking I will probably make a, you know, poll everybody for, like, what day we might want to do a Jackbox night next week. I'm thinking Thursday, Friday, or Saturday next week, maybe. So not this Saturday coming up for the 13th, but, like, potentially those days afterwards, like the 17th, 18th, 19th, something like that. That's probably not the right days, but around that area maybe, because it is my birthday on the 15th, and I'd be busy that day with people in real life. It'd be fun to have a, you know, little birthday game celebration in voice if people are down for it. So, you know, perhaps.
Ready?
This time, if we do actually have more than 4 people attending the Jackbox night, I really would like to play Talking Points, the PowerPoint game, because I know that I have the IQ of like a steamed ham on stream, but like I swear if I actually like when I'm not trying to be entertaining, I can actually like string together a whole bunch of random shit for like a fake PowerPoint like really well. I feel like I am very entertaining when I am just trying to ad-lib my way through a PowerPoint with like randomly here's a monkey and then here's like a bunch of scientists and then oh look at that, that is a supermarket with milk. Yeah, I could do this. I'll make that work. It'll be an ad-lib PowerPoint about how scientists are trying to get monkey milk, because we've all heard of human breast milk before, but what if we got our milk outsourced to the rest of the monkey kingdom? Really makes you think. Might even make you drink, too. Milk. Monkey milk, especially. There we go. I wanted that. Okay, well, instant karma. Time for the Yellow Devil that takes 17 centuries. You got that right. Down to VC if you play FNAF 2 on Halloween. I'm sure people would actually really enjoy that. A lot of people here are FNAF fans, as we've established before. I might be the only person who's like, yeah, it's okay, but I mean, if I was actually available, then yeah, sure, I'd watch you play FNAF there, Chris. Man, even as Iceman, I still managed to get hit due to my impatience. There we go. Do a Halloween VC, given that my sister got married around Halloween, it might not be possible for you. Yeah. Family commitments and all that. This stage do really be pink. You are right about that, Proto. This is a very magenta-coded stage. If someone tried to print this stage, they would absolutely run out of toner, like, immediately. Alright, are y'all ready for counting with Crash? Because Crash is gonna have to count to 15 for the next, like, 15 minutes. And not that long, but still.
I see. But I also have my own mission. I cannot allow you to derail me.
I can't tell if Iceman actually understood Yellow Devil there, or just pretended to. I think he kind of just pretended to, because he was like, yeah. He was just doing that kind thing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Oh, cool. I could barely hit him twice with Iceman's rapid fire rate. Nice. That should actually speed this up quite a bit. Or 10? There we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Trying to riz everybody up. Precisely why it did not work on Time Man, that rizless little bitch. Boss telegraphs a little bit better. Yeah, I'll give it that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Actually, well, I'm not sure. It telegraphs the orbs like when the fucking goo tornado is thin, but when it's thick, it's like, well, good luck actually determining where each individual one is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got very lucky with 10 there, where I kind of, again, fell asleep at the wheel. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. OG Yellow Devil better telegraphing than both this version and X5's Shadow Devil. Yeah, technically better telegraphing, I think, because at least you kind of can see exactly which piece is coming out in the original. Comparison to Shadow Devil? I don't know, I'm not so sure. I think it's about equal. I still don't find Shadow Devil's telegraphing all that hard to work around. I don't know. I'm a Shadow Devil enjoyer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Why? I got too busy thinking of a bit of like, oh, I'm gonna actually start counting in a slightly staggered manner that I managed to get hit there like a complete dum-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shadow Devil's killer is boredom? I don't know. I mean, only in so much as every devil's true power is boredom. I don't know, I feel like Shadow Devil's a very active fight. In the very least, he has kind of the little wily machine forms to keep you busy. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And, yeah, a couple different patterns. Some ducking, some diving, some zipping around to do. I don't know, I like Shadow Devil as a fight. Oh yeah, if you do the fucking wall jump in the corner trick to try and dodge everything, that's just immense finger pain. Even my mashing ass can't keep up with that. Why? Okay. There's being more active and there's being too active. Like, arguably it's better that CWOMP is a bit more active in this game. It's just that he's a bit too active, in some contexts. By the end, he's just too active. If they maybe stopped, like, one more iteration of CWOMP sooner, one speed slower, I think that would have been fine. But, given what they did, it's like, oh, uh-oh, no, these last two is too much. Nightmare Mother is just, what happens when you, like, load up, like, someone with, like, super ADHD full of, like, Fent, and, maybe also give them, like, 300, grams of sugar that they just inhaled right before going to town.
Reporting for duty.
Anyways. Yeah, I found out what chemicals the Nightmare Mother is made out of. I don't think I ever bothered to look at that. It's pretty much impossible to say, given that chemicals themselves don't have colors, necessarily. So, without them being actual element symbols, I would have no clue what Nightmare Mother's makeup is. Just some weird amalgamation of proteins, I'm assuming. Proteins and some kind of deoxynucleic acid. That's DNA for those of you who don't remember your science classes. Yeah, Iceman sort of, but not really struggles with this. This requires a very different mindset than all the other characters to not get hit here. Or just parkour. That works too. I imagine this to be a very satisfying stage to speedrun. If you just know where everything is, it's probably actually a pretty good experience, but... there's too much sometimes. Oh, Iceman can handle this section a little bit easier. He says as... Anyone else getting sick of this comedic timing bullshit? Because I sure am. But I guess it's good for you all, as the viewers. Oh, hey, actually, I just also realized Iceman should probably have the easiest time of all the Robot Masters against this boss, because unlike every other boss, he can actually spam the shit out of his weapon. So Iceman actually has a very good...
Make any sense.
Okay, thanks, Iceman. Actually has a very good ability to whittle down the shield. I mean, okay, Gutsman probably has it the easiest because, you know, weakness, but, you know, outside of that. Oh, see, look at that. Spammed down. Of course, he's gonna tackle me here now, but... Look at that. Look at that. That's what it would have been like fighting this boss on normal mode as Megaman. Very manageable. You just had to out-bullshit the most bullshit boss. I wouldn't say out-bullshit. I think this was maybe a... What would you call it? An issue of button mashing prowess? Ability? Skill. It's a skill issue. Cheesed? What do you mean cheesed him? I fought him! That's not cheesing the boss. That's just like killing him fastly.
I'm counting on you in the next...
Y'all are just a little bit salty that you aren't able to break your wrist like I am. Don't worry, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, Proto. Even if you are not doing it intentionally, rage bait can sometimes make for very good content. I honestly do the best when I am giving comebacks. I don't know, sometimes when I give a comeback, my brain just doesn't work very much, but having the friend group that I do is very centric around who can get the best dig after somebody says some absolutely dumb shit that you've ever heard. Yeah, I'm kind of well-versed in that. Sure thing, guy that gets bodied by a Lekman. Hey, y'all are the guys that get bodied by CW01P, so like, hands up, just saying. Takes one to know one. Also, I will also say, I've gotten much better at Lekman since having to actually learn how to play, fight him with Time Man, thank you. And you see I'm also getting better at the bosses who I'm weak against. Fucking Bomb Man over there only took me 2 game overs and 1 extra life. Like having functional thumbs in the morning? Oh, but see, that's the fun part. So, I don't know how many of you actually remember this, but I know I've told Grim a number of times. My control setup, so imagine an Xbox 360 controller. My control scheme is the A button for jumping, the right bumper button for shooting, and in games that have it, the left bumper button for sliding or dashing. I do not mash shoot with my thumb. I mash shoot with my whole pointer finger, or sometimes even my arm. Like, it's basically kind of more like, instead of just like moving my finger really rapidly, it's vibrating my whole arm to move really rapidly. It's pretty damn kino, I gotta say. If you ever grew up playing Mario Party, and then like, you would have this in you. Because you just absolutely need to cream the computers and get like a record on your own game. Yes, thank you. Yes, make the funny jerk-off joke. Very good. Very, very good. Anyways, I guess we should take out Bomb Man first, huh? Because he's gonna be the skill issue fight. Cream the computer room! Shadow, we've gotta go and get to the computer room. I forgot to clear my internet history. Don't ask what I was looking up. We just can't let Black Doom have that in his tentacles. You know? This is a matter of universal security. Vector, the longer you talk, the more you just incriminate yourself. Oops. Face the wrong direction. Oh, that's a different voice line. Okay, so he has different voice lines for being a copy robot, so Back At Ya is throwing it directly at you. Bomb Man. Personal space, please. Okay, I didn't know what he just said, but that's definitely the bounce version. Okay, he just goes, huh. And that's the bouncy bomb. I started moving a little bit too early on that one. I got lucky there. Alright, Bomb Man, you're a little bitch. Goddamn. Shook in my Icarus. Alright. We gotta find Cream in the computer room. I wanna, okay. I mean, most people in the Sonic universe would, but anyway, yeah, I kind of believe that Vector would have a thing for that. It kind of feels in character for him. Alright, yeah, Lekman next. I want to get done with the tight jumping. Yeah, I like it when they have different audio cues. It's very nice, especially because, you know, the human body can react to sound faster than it can react to visuals, so, like, you know. It's a good, kind of, quote-unquote, alternative way to react to things. Oh, Jesus, Electman's already doing this, huh? Didn't think he was at his desperation moves quite yet. Oh, good God, Electman, how far you have fallen. That was so easy. Alright, who's next? Who else am I kind of shit at? Kind of have a skill issue against Oil Man every once in a while. Yeah, also Vector. Shadow, you gotta join me for Sunday Mass. You need to accept the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ into your life. That's how we beat Black Doom. Vector, I'll have you know that I'm a proud Astros, what the fuck is the thing called? My joke just fell apart because I couldn't remember it. Damn it, never mind. There's some funny old religion, one of the oldest religions in the world. It's like Zoroastrianism? Zoroastrian. Thank you. Again, the streamer turns into having the IQ of a plate of hot spaghetti on stream. I only learned that Zoroastrianism, I only learned that the religion of Zoro was a thing because of Civilization 6, so it's not quite ingrained into my brain. Zoroastrianism has hedgehogs as sacred animals? Fuck yeah, yes! I executed it perfectly then. I'm so good, calculated. That was definitely on purpose. Alright, Cutman, time for your pathetic little ass to die. Remember, as Big Yellow says, it makes sense that a small child like Cutman would be weak to ice, because this is a reference to how if you leave a small child out in the freezing winter, it will die. Except I die, because I had too little health and was not, oops. Dyslexic Mega Man streamer pronounced words correctly first try. Challenge impossible. No, it wasn't dyslexia. It was good old-fashioned, homegrown idiocy. I will not let a disability that I don't have define me. Just let me be a fucking moron. Hashtag let Crash be a fucking idiot. I think I'm gonna make that a highlight. It's very fucking great. how fucking horribly I flopped that sentence. Okay, so let's do Time Man next. In counterbalance to the absolute, like, 12 points of IQ that I just made everybody lose, I could share a Eureka moment that I shared a little bit on, a Eureka moment I had the other day that I shared on my Twitter, and Blue Sky. I realized that I can actually use, like, the floss picks that I have for my teeth to pick out, like, the oil and fuzz and other gunk that exists in, that gets caught in the fine tines of my comb. Oh, I dodged that. So now I no longer have to deal with, you know, a gunky comb, and it's pretty nice. It takes quite a bit of patience to get in there where soap doesn't normally get and pick it out with every single tine with a floss pick, but, like, that is, like, the thinnest thing that I own. And, like, it just came to me one day. I'm like, wait a minute. I could do this. I have a thin thing that actually fits into there. Ah. This is big brain time. I'm using things in a horizontally aligned manner of thought. Oh, that's right. I just need to follow Megaman. He's a doofus until he gets down to half health. Okay, now he's gonna start charge shotting. Oh, he still does shoot normal. I didn't even remember that. Thought he would only be doing charge shots at this stage. There we go. Certified Crash Urethra moment. You're right. I'm like Albert Einstein over here. Albert Ickestein. Think I use toothpicks to degunk my gaming controller? See, I don't have gunk in my gaming controllers. At least that's what he thinks. So, I haven't actually figured that one out yet. Once I get gunk in my gaming controller, I'll tell you how that result goes. Still not entirely sure how to always dodge Gutsman's rising from the ground bullshit, because sometimes he really does just... Okay, hi, thanks. Hi, Gutsman. I forgot you still don't respect personal space. That didn't change from the original Mega Man. Using him with the actual Mega Man copy robot fight during his campaign? No, I was just kind of like, I literally forgot that he just shot normal bullets past half health because, like, he just wasn't doing it for the last couple times we fought him. But, you know, this time he actually did, so. I mean, obviously the actual copy robot in hard mode was doing just charge shot mania. It is interesting, like, most people, I think I vaguely remember some people saying that, like, copy robot on hard difficulty is just easier than copy robot on normal difficulty because of the simple fact that copy robot on hard only does one thing and you can pretty easily manipulate his AI into, you know, easy dodging, whereas copy robot in normal mode here does do his normal, like, Mega Man 1 copy shtick, and it does kind of result in, you know, having more shit to deal with. Ooh, thank you, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Poor Fireman. Yeah, no, Fireman really got Spark Mandrill syndrome, it really sucks. I think, to be fair, I think every boss gets Spark Mandrill syndrome in this game for their weakness, at least when you're playing as the Robot Master. Yeah, okay. But it is a pretty sad state of affairs. But it's good revenge for how he treated poor Roll last time. Where Roll had a very awkward time getting in with, melee attacks. The stinky controller story. What was the stinky controller story again? I don't remember. Refresh me. I find it interesting how the charge shot resembles X's from the PS1 games. Yeah, they're honestly probably developing both in tandem, and so they're like, maybe we'll use this one for powered up as well, or maybe, you know, only, or I don't know. It was what I'm trying to say is it was probably purposeful, the relation to the Mega Man X games, or the similarity. Completing a Mega Man powered up playthrough within a reasonable time frame, satisfactory. I know, we're only at 2 hours right now. We might actually get through this thing in under 2.5 hours, depending on, you know, how badly I flub up the final jump in Wily's stage.
Warning.
Starting to wear on places, so you decided to buy a new one.
Snowflake.
Smelled like tobacco. Oh, great.
Shattering you all over would ruin the chilly silence I want.
Ooh.
Ah, a well-constructed toy, sir. Put it on ice. And
Damn, now
back to the
that's
center.
cold.
What? Wait, just one darn.
Calling poor Iceman a cold toy. Poor copy Iceman, you don't even get to fight on icy terrain. Okay, that's weird. I think Ice Slasher has a bit of a lingering hitbox. Yeah, definitely that's a lot bigger than I thought it is. Oh, that's fun. I can shoot through his thing, just as he can shoot through mine. Good attention to detail, powered up devs. I was cynically, for sure, thinking that I would not be able to actually pierce through his icicle with my own Ice Slasher. But it does make it extra funny that this copy Iceman fight, his super attack does absolutely nothing for him. Except maybe drop an icicle on my head, but you have to be a real kind of ignoramus to get hit by that. Iceman do be a monster, apparently. He's just very well-rounded and good. It helps that he basically just has Mega Man's moveset. So he's like the game is still very well balanced around him. Time Man wasn't too bad, but just the fact that Time Man shoots in weird directions does also kind of make things more difficult.
Injuries too. Splendid.
Wow, that's like the first time that Dr. Light saying that there were no injuries is pretty accurate. Crazy. Copy Iceman be like, why the fuck do you have BPD? Yeah, it is actually it's kind of messed up. You spent 3 days trying to clean the tobacco and other smell out of it. Give up and send it to a friend with a weaker sense of smell. Yeah, no, that's kind of rough, honestly. I don't even have a good, even as the chemist, I don't have a great, advice for how to get rid of that kind of smell. Except maybe, like, I don't know. Have you tried immersing your, the tobacco stinky controller in, fucking organic solvents and hope that washes it all away? Simply purchase some toluene from your hardware store and, soak your electronic in it. Nothing will go wrong. I mean, it shouldn't, actually, if you have it disconnected from, electricity, but... Then, what do you do with all the organic solvent waste? Can't pour that down the drain. That would be bad for the environment. Okay. Oh god, my trigger finger's starting to get a little bit hurt. After all this nonsense. The imperfect copy doesn't have mental illness. Not sure how to feel about that. Yeah. Perfect copy would have had it. Because he's perfect just the way he is. You're so right. Thank you for being wholesome Big Chungus 400, Proto. Okay, time for the jump of the Wily Castle. Holy shit! Iceman has the fucking sauce! I'm on fire tonight. This is great. Although I'm on ice, actually. Don't have access to organic solvents. Yeah. I mean, like, if you go to the hardware store, honestly, you probably could get some, but... Gordon Ramsay after Iceman stole the lamb sauce. Alright, Wily, let's see what you can do against this. Whispers. Oh god, he's gonna use Hyper Bomb? Oh shit. Yeah, not so bad for a robot that only resists cold now, huh, Wily?
Would have been genius. It's the only mistake I've made in my life.
My mission will be a success. Prepare yourself, Dr. Wily.
Ooh. Gonna span Hyper Bomb and Rolling Cutter. True. And then he'll get with the Oil Machine Gun. Although I want to test something for the Oil Machine Gun. I don't know if Wily's second phase actually has a hitbox behind him. I feel like people have told me this before, but I've very quickly forgotten, and I will test it out again. Alright, well, you could do that too. Thunder Beam is still a big, threatening, fast projectile. Oh, here comes our favorite. Alright, I'll take the free hits, Wily. Oh, not this shit again. The worst part is that Rolling Cutter doesn't even come out at, like, fixed intervals. He just fires it whenever the fuck he feels like it.
You stubborn fool.
Wily only has, like, one unique line per playthrough. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of makes more sense at the very least. Like, they didn't need to bother doing a whole bunch of different lines for this fight. It basically does boil down to, I can't believe it. Why didn't I take you in this timeline? Everything would have been different. And it's like, nah, it turns out Wily actually would have sucked no matter what the timeline is. The budget ran out. Yeah, true. He only had enough left for a couple of, oh god. For a couple of, bombs and cutters, and that's it. Yeah, here we go. More cutters. He fires them at a more consistent rate in the second phase, at the very least. Although you have to deal with the fact that it's like moving up and down as well. Oh, nice try, Wily. I invented these. Stop it with the rolling cutters! Oh god. Fire. Nice choice. Okay, well, he's not gonna respect the request for no rolling cutters. That's just never going to happen. Well, he's just kind of a disrespectful little guy, so... Oh, and there's Super Arm. You gonna throw a hammer at me? Free time slow? Am I not even going to see the oil machine gun? No, I probably just jinxed it. Oh, regular shot. Oh, but that looks like oil up there. Oh, no. Time. Okay. Ow. Alright, Wily, I'll take the free win. Fucking, like, yeah, keep on with it. Holy shit! That was free as fuck! This was the best run we've had so far in Powered Up! This is insane!
Why, you... this calls for a temporary retreat!
It'd be cool if the fight was more like Miracle Matter and you had to do enough damage to each ability he uses. That would be actually pretty good and much more balanced. Although it would mean there is just a super arm phase and a time slow phase. I'm guessing, if anything, that's probably why it didn't pan out that way. The RNG saved my ass. It really did. Crazy. Yeah, high score bar. For once, you actually tuned into a powered up stream that isn't lasting like 6 years. Anyways, Iceman did some shit and peace was restored. Hooray! Whew! Wow. Well, I don't know what to say. I didn't think I'd get this far. Not this fast, anyhow. Iceman, good character, apparently? Shit. I think I'm just getting better at Powered Up now, having played many playthroughs in a row. I'm like, I kind of know how to deal with like the bullshit parts of many of the stages now. I guess I didn't spend a whole ton of lives on Guts Man. I learned Bomb Man's pattern pretty quickly, and I didn't even have to repeat the jump in Wily's final stage once. This was very good. I basically first tried the whole playthrough. Roughly speaking, yeah, I did game over twice on Bomb Man, unfortunately, but for the most part, like, this was really, really smooth overall. This is probably my favorite run so far because of that. This felt real good, but, Roll was also really fun. Iceman, I would say, is, I guess, probably his second favorite character at this point, but, yeah, it was good. But, Grim brings up a good point. So for everybody who remembers, I am taking a break the next 1 to 2 weeks from streaming because I'm going on vacation, and I'm going to be away from the computer for a good bit of that. So in my stead, Grim is interested in streaming some classic video gaming on Monday and Tuesday nights in the Discord. Ranging from Megaman Mondays with a selection of different games there to some other stuff on Tuesday, like Donkey Kong Countries on the SNES, or what other games did I vote for? Super Mario World Hacks. So if you're interested, 1, join the Discord. 2, please vote for which things you'd like to see next week when Grim streams in my stead in Discord. I think it'll be quite a treat, and I will probably also ping the Discord as well. So yeah, please do that. If you can't vote on mobile, perhaps use some data to update mobile. XD.
Megaman, powered up.
And there's Iceman's version of saying this is a really good run, Crash. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thank you, Ket. Thanks for sticking around. I'm happy everybody wanted to stick around for this. This was a very fun run. I do agree, Score. Iceman is just Mega Man, but with freezing enemies, and it feels good to do. So, very fun. So, yeah. And Proto might stream in this thread. In my stead. Awesome as well. So, to recap, tomorrow we're going to have a little bit more of Super Mario 64 with Undercover Defective in celebration of finishing Carol's story in Freedom Planet. And it'll be my send-off for the next week to 2 weeks, depending on how long I feel like taking off. And in the meantime, vote for what games you'd like to see Grim play in the Discord, if you join the Discord. Also, I would probably like to do a birthday Jackbox celebration sometime next week as well, in the Discord. I know I'll be taking a break from streaming, but yeah, I could make a little bit of time for Jackbox. So look out for that announcement as well. I'll give it out in a little bit. And then, be sure to like the video and share and subscribe and all that stuff, because it helps the algorithm and all that. So, thanks for sticking around, everybody. And I'll talk to you when I talk to you, hopefully tomorrow. So have a good night. Enjoy things. And go chill out. Very good. Funny. I love Iceman and how cool he is. And he's just like really cold.